So good evening to all of you. So I'm going to discuss the freezing analysis with you, right? So, freezing analysis. Uh, so first of all, I will give a brief introduction about myself. So I'm Dimuthu Suranjana, a fellow member of Sri Lanka, and handling the same content for the almost last 20 years. And I started lecturing in 2006 strategic management subject. Then 2010 to 2015 syllabus, I handle again strategic management, knowledge management subject. Then 2015, 2020, I handle business value creation subject. Then in the new syllabus, I'm handling the strategic management subject as well as the final case study paper. Right. So, uh, uh, so at the end, you can raise questions, right? So if you have any question, you can just write down it, and then at the end of the session, you can present it. And you have some other question also, you can raise at the end of the sessions. So we are going to help for Sri Lanka, so which has been done for the last 20 years as a member. So if you have any issues, you can raise the right. So if you look at about this particular freezing, we call it as common freezing. We call it as common freezing. The reason is for the whole static level, this is common. There are some other subjects at the static level. So this is common for all the subjects. Therefore, so when you go through the freezing, we may find some information which is relevant with other subject also. So we don't want to worry much on that. Right? So we'll look at about the strategic management component. So if you look at about the paper, you are aware that there are two parts in the paper. Part one consists of two questions, each carry 25 marks. The part two consists of one question, which carry 50 marks. This freezing is connected with the part two. Part two, so what will happen is in the exam, there will be unseen given, extending the scenario given in the pre-scene. So you have to use unseen plus pre-scene to answer the part two of the strategic management paper. So that carry 50 marks. So my personal experience as a lecturer, handling this same case study in the new syllabus for the last 5 years, my personal experience is you have worked well with this pre-scene. Normally, you can easily get 40 to 45 marks in the exam. 40 to 45 marks because like unseen part may be relevant for only 5 to 10 marks. And all the question related with this paper coming from the unseen, pre-scene analysis. That's why you want to analyze this and get the required analysis, and you can familiarize with this, and then you can go to the exam with that particular familiarization, and you can handle the 50-mark question easily. But if you look at about the previous papers, and if you look at about the examiner's comments very carefully, normally examiner has mentioned that most of the students have not properly answered for these questions. So compared with the other two questions, the students have failed to answer this question properly. The reason for that one is lack of preparations. But this is the best part for you to get the marks. Because if you have worked well with others, and if you have maybe with your colleagues. So when we did the target, for example, I did this strategic management paper in 2006 actually. So I was lecturing at that time also. 2006 I did the paper. So I work with friends actually. Right? I didn't participate classes for this subject, but I worked with the friends at CU Sri Lanka. So we had some discussions. So and as a result, I remember I got A pass for the subject. The best result you can get for the subject. Therefore, it's very important to have some discussions with your friends and get familiar with this preceding analysis. Right. So uh, that is background information, and so I forget to thanks to Sri Lanka for inviting me to conduct the sessions, especially for Mr. Aruna, for inviting me for this. I think continuously, I think this is the 10th time I'm doing this one, this plus SL5 analysis. So I have been doing this one, the new syllabus. Over this last 5 years on continuous basis. Actually, before that, also be involved with the CA Sri Lanka with the similar content. Right. Right. So now if you look at about the scenario given here, the company name given here is Ecom Logistic PLC. So that is PLC short term. It is called as ELP. So now look at the introductions given here. Roshan Ginike was a distinguished student at a prestigious school in Gaul, where he began his primary education and completed his schooling before entering the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Peradeniya. Now, this is how the case study normally start, the pre-scene start. So they give an introduction about how the business was established, who were the founder members, and some background information about the people who involved with the business. Now, surely this Roshan Ginigi uh, should be the owner of this organization. So when you see that the beginning, you can get a judgment on that part. So he can be a right some of the partner. So Roshan Ginigi was a distinguished student at a prestigious school in Gaul, where he began his primary education and completed his schooling before entering the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Peradeniya. So his background is given. Uh, he's a degree, he's having a degree, so engineering degree from Pera. There he pursued a BSc in mechanical engineering. During his school years, he was energetic and enthusiastic, serving as the captain of the school cricket team and a member of the school athletic and cadet team. Since during his school years, he was energetic and enthusiastic, serving as the captain of the school cricket team. That means he has involved in some sports also, no? And a member of the school athletic and cadet team. Uh, Despite his involvement in various extracurricular activities and responsibilities that occupied, he was the head pupil also. He maintained his academic excellence and achieved best result in the school in the advanced level examination in 1982. So he has achieved the best result in the school, right? So can't you hear these others guys? Is there any voice coming? Uh, so is there a disturbance? Then the person who has raised the concern, I think there may be issue with you. I think this Pasanga say that voice is okay, right? Yeah, I think it should be individual issue, I think. So you just work with your environment. I think others are saying it's fine. Right, okay. I may try check the I can also. Right. Then now some of the more informations are given regarding him. At the university, Roshan maintained a balance between his academic studies and extracurricular pursuit, including sports, social activities, and artistic endeavors. He was recognized one of the best guitarists at the university. He graduated with the first class honors and subsequently joined the university as a lecturer. Alongside his academic career, he completed several professional examinations, becoming a member of the prestigious institutions such as Chartered Institute of Management Accountants and the Chartered Institute of Marketing UK. He later received fellow membership from the Institute of Marketing. Right. So he's having SEMA, SIM, and SLIM. Right. Three qualifications. First class honors. That means he has performed really well. So he has involved in some extracurricular activities also. So nothing big on these two parasector. This introductions. Roshan parents were school teachers without a business background, thus he did not grow up in a business environment. The Roshan parents were school teachers without a business background, thus he did not grow up in a business environment. Right? He didn't have any business background. No? So after becoming a lecturer, he realized that academia did not satisfy his ambitions with his professional qualification. He decided to shift to the corporate sector. He joined a leading company as a management trainee and rose through the rank to the position of assistant general manager due to his exceptional abilities and talents. Right. So he joined as a management trainee, but he became right, during his 7-year tenure at the company, gained extensive knowledge about business uh, and developed a strong desire to start his own venture. He aspired to become the owner of one of Sri Lanka leading corporate. So see, when you go through these facts, it shows his talent as he has achieved the position of EG within right 7 years period after joining management training. Uh, right, should be very tough job, right? So because right, so it took me for to get the same situation. I think almost 20 years. Right, he has achieved the same things. So within a 7-year period. So that indicate uh, how much he's talented. Right, right. Uh, so now see this one. These are some. Next, he say that he aspired to become the owner of one of Sri Lanka leading corporate. Roshan is known for his talent in building relationship with people. See, this is one of the strengths. No? So, right. So, he's good at developing strength with others from various social circles and working collaboratively to achieve objectives effortlessly. Roshan met his wife Sanjana at the university where they were batchmates. She later joined his business venture as a director. So information about his wife also. So wife joined the business venture as a director. Later, subsequently, they are blessed with 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. He planned his business venture with his good friend Kamal Panandu, who he met when they were both studying for their SEMA examinations. Kamal is also a member of the CA Lanka. They both then completed their Masters of Business Administration degree the same year at the University of Colombo, which helped them understand the business environment more effectively. Now, see this So this is the third person they are mentioning. There's another person called Kamal Panan. So CA member, having a degree and right. So uh, so probably thanks to SEMA also, since I follow SEMA with Roshan. Right now, see this. So one of the important information is now, now they have mentioned that here they have mentioned that they have three children. But when you go through the remaining part of the case study, uh, so there are no information at all about the three children, two son and daughter. So that indicate that within the unseen, there may be some information relating with them. Probably one or two person may started to involve in the business. Probably Roshan may retire, and one of them may become a CEO, right? So chairman, and there will be more information about their background also. So that can happen with the unseen. So this is very interesting information about this three treatments. So they are silent here, right? They are silent here. So that indicate so more possibility to test uh, or include some informations within the unseen part. So these are key point types, right? So one of the key informations in the case, right? So then historical background. In 1993, Roshan and Kamal identify an opportunity in the logistic industry driven by the growing demand for export and import services in Sri Lanka. Uh, Despite the ongoing conflicts in the south and north of the country, recognize the high risk but also the potential. They decide to enter the business, seizing the opportunity presented by the lack of new competitors in the Sri Lankan market at that time. Now, this is how the business was commenced. No? Right now, see this, despite the ongoing conflicts in the south and north of the country, recognizing the high risks, but also the potentials. So that indicate some information about their leaderships. Their leaderships. So they are willing to take risks, right? So this is some of the information related to that, right? Uh, right. Roshan and Kamal established a logistic company, we formed Logistic Private Limited (EPL), a prime location in Bambalapitiya, Colombo in 1993. They both invested equal amount, holding a 50-50 ownership split. The company was established with an initial stated capital of 10 million and secured long-term loan of 5 million from the Bank of Ceylon. So they started the business by investing 10 million, plus they have obtained a loan value of 5 million from Bank of Ceylon. If they choose as their main banker, Roshan provided extensive business insight in paid forwarding, non-vessel operations, supply chain management, uh, local transportation, export and import and warehousing. With his expertise, they start the business on a small scale, employing two of clerks and one secretary to support the operation. See, only a small number of people were there at the beginning, and the Roshan uses his experience related to these areas. Uh, then Roshan and Kamal work tirelessly to secure business and development international agency network, gain some leadership quality, work hard. So this is leadership quality. Roshan and Kamal work tirelessly to secure business and development international agency network, providing high quality world class services, and this attracted customers even from competitors. They also ensure personalized service for both new and existing clients to meet their requirement. Roshan, the initial chairman to ELPL, Roshan was the chairman, right? And Kamal, the person managing the MD. Roshan is the MD, played a crucial role in the company's foundations. Sanjana was appointed subsequently as a member of the board as a non-executive director in need. That may be a concern from auditing perspective, governance perspective, whether Sanjana is becoming a director is accessible or not. That is a concern should be raised in auditing subject. The company successfully grew its business network both locally and internationally with the support of a highly motivated marketing team. So some information about their team, highly motivated marketing team will be a strength now. That oversees domestic and international market. So we don't know about the current situation, right? In the past that we had a good motivated marketing team. So when you are conducting the SWOT analysis, you have to look at our current situation. So in the past, they had a good marketing team that oversaw domestic and international market. Roshan was responsible for developing international agency network, driving new business opportunities. Roshan was responsible for developing the international agency network, driving new business opportunities. Subsequent operations were extended to provide warehousing and local transportations to meet customer expectation. So customers expected total solutions such as a door-to-door services that pick up cargo from the customer warehouses and deliver it to the buyers at the final destination overseas. So this may be related to the integrated logistic management. That is in the page number 201 in your study text. Integrated logistic management, page number 201. So look at that part. Right. Then the next individual is introduced, number 4 individual, Mohan Gunawardhan, a fast finalist of CSC Lanka, so as the financial accountant of the company since its inception. To manage the growing business, the company recruited 2 managers to head the expanded department as well as additional staff, increase the total number of employees to 150. With this expansion, the need for a qualified chartered accountant as a finance director became apparent. So no one was not a qualified person, no? Right? He was acting as the financial accountant, but now the company is expanding. At the present, they have 250 employees. So therefore, the need rise to recruit a finance director. The chairman suggested his relative Udaya Sirisena, a qualified chartered accountant with a finance degree from the University of C. Javadar for the question of the finance director. So the fifth individual is introduced. The name is Udaya Sirisena, chartered accountant. Again, see that this guy is also relative of the chairman. Again, the concern raised about the governance. Right? Governance, so that should be addressed in the written subject. After reviewing his personal information and biometric data, the board appointed Udaya as the finance director with effect from 1st January 1998. The prominent lawyer named Parag from this Silva has served as a company secretary since the company inceptions. The number 6 individual introduced. Then finance and business strategies. Now, see, this case has organized into different parts. Introduction is the first part, then the second part is historical background. Now the third part. Third part about the finance and business strategies. Finance and business strategies. Right. So we'll look at that also. Roshan, the chairman, believed it was necessary to appoint new directors who had hands-on experience and knowledge in the logistic industry as non-executive directors to the board. So they were thinking to appoint some people who have the experience in the industry. No? In 2008, just before the peace was drawn on Sri Lanka, Tenuka de Silva, the number 7% reduced. Nimalka Gunratna, number 8% reduced, and Salivara, number 9, who were expert and reputed person in industry, were appointed as directors of EAWA. Tenuka and Nimalka were fellow members of Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, and Sadi was a member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing. Right. So they again related to auditing subject corporate governance. In 2015, the board of directors of ELPL discussed the future of the industry and the company strategic plan. Considering the company's steady and sustainable growth, the board decided to expand the business by acquiring its own transport fleet and modernizing its warehouse to world-class standard, which could also be rented out to others. They decided to raise the required funds through an initial public offering, IPO. The chairman said that it was the right time for the company to be listed in the Colombo Stock Exchange. The board unanimously decided to proceed with the IPO, issuing new shares to bring the total number of shares to 500 million at 10 per share. Now see that information. So they want to expand the business, no? So they want to have their own transport fleet and they want to modernize their warehouse. Therefore, the funds was not sufficient to that. Therefore, they decided to issue shares to the general public. Right? So they issue shares, number of shares, 500 million at 10 per share. So after share issuing, what happened? Roshan ownership came down to 30%. Similarly, Kamal ownership also to 30%. Then public ownership became 40%. Right? Then they are going to introduce the person number 10, Ajanta de Silva. She is one of the Roshan best friend. And, so best friend, key point, bought 8% of the shares in the market at 15 per share during as executive director of the company in 2019. And now, from their public ownership, 40% is with the Ajanta de Silva. Right? So, he was a university batchmate of Roshan, a very friend of him, right? Ajanta has invested in several private and public companies and hold directorship in those companies. He holds 24% of shares in Ocean Shipping Line Private Limited, a company operating a non-vessel operating common carrier, which performs all the service of a carrier but does not own vessel. That means managing part of the vessel is done by that particular company. Roshan saw an opportunity to excel in his ambition to add new ventures and accelerate the growth of PRP by acquiring a significant stake in OSL. So Roshan showed the opportunity in there, right? So therefore, he thought to acquire this OSL company. Ajanta was involved in this negotiation and helped EL to acquire 26% shares of OSL in 2021. Now see this. Now, if you look at about the Ajanta Silva ownership is 24. Now the company is acquiring 26%. Now, see this altogether, this ownership become 50 of Ajanta and the company ownership become 50%. This is 50%. Right? So, now, so we'll see further information related with that one. So, Roshan saw a future demand for ocean freight due to the high air freight rate and the shortfall of aircraft. So, say that there will be demand for this ocean transportation. No, it was severely affected by the pandemic worldwide. Right. So this is again some information about leadership style. However, OSL performance turned out to be poor. Dushan was not happy with his investment. Since he was only an unlisted director, he could only question and suggest and did not have the vote to be involved in day-to-day operation. Four family members equally owned 50% of OSL. Two of them had a conflict with the other uh, brothers. That means 12.5 owned by one and 50% about the performance of the company. They were willing to sell their shares to Roshan if he offered a good price, although OSL is currently poorly. If managed properly, it can be turned around as the future of NBOCC industry is bright. Right? So now if you look at about this scenario, the company is having ownership of, we acquire ownership of how much? 26%. No? Yes, 26%. Then, right. So now, so they have to acquire this, the company has to acquire some shares of that four people, no? Then they can get the controlling power. But if you analyze very carefully, this 50% is owned by the four family members. Then this Ajanta is owning 24%, and then 24%. And at the same time, this our company own 26%. No? That's how this 100% is made. Right? Right. Then the vision has been given. Right? So the vision of the company has been given. Vision to be the leading global provider of innovative logistics solution, empowering businesses to thrive in a dynamic world through exceptional service, advanced technology, and commitment to sustainability. Now, this is an area I think you have to carefully look at. So examiner may ask you to evaluate the vision statement and the vision statement as well. So in the classroom, so you have learned on this, right? You have learned on this. You are having good knowledge on this. So you should evaluate this, right? So these are one questions that can be tested in the exam. Evaluation of the vision and missions. So do that. Evaluate that. Right? Look at the missions given here to deliver superior logistics services by leveraging our global network, fostering a culture of innovation, and prioritizing customer satisfactions. We are dedicated to streamlining operation, enhancing technological capabilities, and promoting software practice to create value for our client, employees, and stakeholders. Right? So client with the customer now. Employees and stakeholders, even here you can include the shareholders. You are willing to serve for our shareholders also. Right? If you are asked to include the mission statement, that may be an area you can consider. Right? Normally, the mission statement actually, so often we try to cover our main stakeholder group now. And we are telling what we are going to do for each main stakeholder group now. Right? Right. Now, the next one is cultural integration and technology to realize ELP. The next thing. So what it says, ELP has created an inclusive workplace. What is inclusive workplace? You want to say, check this. Inclusive workplace. Meaning of inclusive workplace. Inclusive workplace is one where employees from diverse background feel valued and respected. Policies promote equal opportunity, cultural diversity, and non-discriminations. Initiatives such as cultural sensitivity, training and employee resource group foster inclusions. There have been people coming from different background can work in there. So simply, right? So ELP has created an inclusive workplace where employees from diverse cultural background feel valued and respected. So they talk about the culture, no? So possibly to test the question from culture. The company conduct regular program and implement policies to support diversity in hiring, promoting and retaining employees. The company conduct regular program and implement policies to support diversity in hiring, promoting and retaining employees. Regarding training and development, ELP focus on cultural sensitivity training to help employees understand and respect different cultural norms and practices. Majority of the current employees are hired from competitors bringing diverse cultural background. The company also emphasizes cultural intelligence in its leadership development program. So, tool like cultural web can be tested. So, look at that very carefully. Cultural web. Then, ELP promote open and effective communications across different cultural groups by using multiple language in internal communications. The company encourage employees to celebrate cultural diversity through initiatives such as cultural festival, heritage month, and multicultural event. Employee resource group or network are also in place to provide support and advocacy for employees from diverse background. In its international operations, ELP manage and integrate different cultures by locating or localizing business practices to align with cultural norms and differences in various countries. The company employs a few individuals on this payroll who are recruited by international agents to promote the ELP brand in various overseas destinations. So probably Hobseed model may be tested from the international topic, internationalization topic. That talk about different countries. So you have to do analysis relevant to that Hobseed model also. ELP's CSR initiatives reflect cultural values and social norms of communities they engage with, aiming to understand their needs and contribute positively. Therefore, ELP's CSR initiatives reflects cultural values and social norms of the communities they engage with. So CSR also can be tested here. CSR. We talk about CSR. ELP CSR initiative reflects cultural values and social norms of the communities they engage with, aiming to understand their needs and contribute positively. For a detailed understanding, specific case studies or report from the company are required to illustrate how the company successfully navigate cultural integration challenges and leverage diversity to enhance the efficacy of its operations. Right. The company communicate its vision and strategic initiative to all the employees through newsletters, workshop, WhatsApp message, etc., and encourage employees to volunteer to engage in various change initiatives, creating a sense of ownership and commitment across the organizations. That means they communicate visions properly, So change initiative means there may be scenario where that some of the changes are introduced. So therefore, there's a possibility to test the change management. So when we talk about the change management, especially this curve leveling, the three-stage model, trees, the change and the reprise model, maybe different. As a diversified company, ELP operate in various sectors, including freight forwarding, AMC, domestic transportation, warehousing. Now, see this one, they talk about the sectors they operate. These are some information about SBUs, right? Freight forwarding, so yeah, and C, then domestic transportation number 3, warehousing number 4. Now, when it comes to sectors, they are operating the 4 sectors. That means they may have probably 4 SBUs. 4 SBUs. Strategic business unit also may be testable. That is, you have learned at the beginning. You remember, you have learned that one in the first chapter. What is corporate strategy, business strategy, functional level strategy, right? So, SBUs, right? So, with modern facilities for storing, import, and export cargo, customer clearinghouse agents, services, and packaging moving personal effect to succeed in these dynamic sectors, the company has fostered a culture of quick decision making. Particularly in logistics and freight forwarding, department heads are empowered to make decisions that enhance responsiveness, agility, supported by clearly defined roles, responsibilities, and standard operating procedures to prevent human error. That is Handy's classification of organizational culture. You have to apply this Handy's classification of organizational culture and identify what is the culture they have, right? So these are some of the information connected with that. So do that analysis and this classification of organizational culture. Then ELP encourage its study business unit to adopt innovative and project-based approaches, forming cross-functional team to tackle specific project challenges. So metric structure come into play here, right? The strategy drives innovation and growth by minimizing operational cost, by investing in research and development of consulting services within the SBU. The company promote autonomy and recognize individual contribution. This approach not only lead to high level of motivation expert performance, but it also reflects in the company's evaluation process for annual promotion, increment, and year-end bonus. These are HR practices, right? By aligning these cultural framework with the unique needs and dynamic of its various divisions, ELP enhance its organizational effectiveness and adapt more readily to changing market conditions. The strategic alignment enables the company to remain competitive and respond to rapidly evolving business landscape. Then ELP conduct regular domestic and international market analysis to identify opportunities and threats in the logistics sector. Leveraging information from their international network partners, findings are presented to the senior management key stakeholders, emphasize the need to adapt to industry trends, technological advancement, and regulatory change. In this context, the company has structured diverse leadership team comprising senior executives, department heads, and influential employees, alike probably trained to be leaders representing various functions such as operation, technology, customer service, and compliance. As part of this routing process, ELP thoroughly reviews current processes, policies, and structures to identify barriers to change, implementing necessary adjustments like streamlining approval processes, upgrading technology infrastructure, and providing training to enhance employee skill and capabilities. Change management. Immediate action is taken to rectify issues that crop up. Changes are integrated into the company's SOPs and corporate culture, ensuring new behaviors, practices, and values are reinforced through performance management system. So changes, maybe KPIs, maybe even for the employees, then they have connect with these changes. Training program and leadership development initiatives. Again, HR practices. This change management is also key, guys. Huh? Now, see this when you see this information given, few times they have talked on this. Therefore, this especially the third level 3-stage model maybe come into the play here. The bold move to enhance operational efficiency and stay ahead in the competitive logistics sector, ELP has adapted state-of-the-art technology across both its communication and logistic operations. The strategic initiative aims to streamline processes, improve customer service, and drive growth in an increasingly digital world. ELP has integrated advanced communication tool to facilitate seamless interaction both internally with client. The adoption of unified communication platform enables real-time collaboration across different departments and geographic location. Features such as instant messaging, video conferencing, and document sharing ensure that employees can communicate effectively and efficiently, regardless of their physical location. This enhanced connectivity not only boosts productivity but also fosters culture of transparency and swift decision making. This is chapter number 14, guys. Just quickly look at that. Just go through chapter number 14 very closely. This, some of the new technologies, right? Even this video conferencing is there in the study pack, even SMS, all these stuffs are there in the chapter number 14. Therefore, carefully look at that chapter and try to connect here. The logistic sector, ELP has implemented cutting-edge technologies. Again, technology, right? Such as artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and blockchain. Actually, IoT and blockchain is not within your syllabus, right? Even AI just mentioned, so no detailed informations. To optimize supply chain and delivery services, AI-powered algorithms are used to predict demand, optimize routes, and manage inventory, resulting in significant cost savings and improve delivery time. IoT devices, including smart sensors and GPS trackers, provide real-time data on the location and condition of goods, ensuring greater visibility and control over shipment. So big data may be also consideration, right? Can also be considered. Blockchain technology, not be security and transparency is being used to create tamper-proof records of transaction and movement within the supply chain. See, supply chain management. So we go through this topic, we seen actually. So most of the things are connected to supply chain management. So there is another area that you have to master here. This not only enhance security, but also build trust with client by providing verifiable and immutable data. The implementation of these technologies has already shown promising results. ELP has reported a decrease in delivery times, improve accuracy in unit management. So ELP has reported decrease in delivery time, improve accuracy in unit management, and higher customer satisfaction rate. Employees are also experiencing the benefit of enhanced communication tool, leading to more effective collaboration and faster resolution of issues. So how this technology has helped them? ELP is commitment to technological innovation. They are talking about innovation also, guys, here, right? Demonstrate its dedication to providing superior service and maintaining its competitive edge in the logistics industry. As the company continues to evolve, it remains focused on leveraging technology to meet the changing needs of its customers and drive future growth. By embracing these advancements, ERP is not only improving its operating capabilities, but also taking a new stand for the logistics industry, proving that innovation is the key to sustaining the modern business landscape. So innovation can also be tested here, guys. Right? For example, innovation diffusion model. So advantage of innovations, the leader advantages, those areas may be tested. And even so, this provides some hint for you to identify the strategy they apply. So at the end of the session, we'll have a chat on that, right? So what type of strategy they apply? If you look at, for example, Michael Porter or Bowman, right? So a review of ELP's financial performance. They talk about the financial performance at a recent board meeting. The finance director of ELP presented a report on the company's financial performance for the year ended 31st March 2024. The report highlighted a significant decline in several key metrics. The report highlighted a significant decline in several key metrics, Revenue fell sharply from 576 billion in 2023 to 447 billion in 2024, marking a 22.4% decrease that adversely impacted gross profit. We dropped by 40.1% to 76 billion. Operating profit experienced an even more severe decline, falling by 53.9% to 29 billion, driven by both reduced revenue and increased selling and distribution expenses. So revenue is coming down at the same time, selling and distribution expenses increase. No, then profit is stressed as a result, and it reduces. Additionally, in 2024, profit before tax and net profit counted by over 54.7% and 48.5%. So this is weakness, poor financial performance. Financially, we are not good. Our performance has reduced. There's a weakness. We are doing a short analysis, respectively underscoring the profound effect of the financial challenges on the company's bottom line, despite the growth in non-current assets by 37.2% and equity by 24.4%, which suggests potential for long-term investment. That's a good point, right? The substantial decrease in profitability and ongoing operational inefficiencies raise significant concern about the company's short-term financial health and strategic directions. So we are struggling in short term. The finance director emphasized the urgent need for a comprehensive review and overhaul of the company's operational and financial strategies to address these issues, restore profitability, and stabilize the company's financial standing. So that's more related to financial analysis. During the annual audit process, the external auditor raised concern with the finance director regarding discrepancies in the company's financial statement, which led to inaccuracies in reported earnings and expenses. Our internal control weaknesses. No? These shortcomings significantly eroded stakeholder confidence and highlighted issues with the effectiveness of ELP's financial oversight. Further, the external auditor will highlight the weaknesses in the financial reporting process in the management letter. All are internal control weaknesses, right? If you are conducting a SWOT analysis, this can be identified as weaknesses. Then ELP ensures robust governance and maintains stakeholder confidence through a comprehensive governance framework. This framework aligns the company's operation with best practices, regulatory requirement, and ethical standard, promoting transparency, accountability, and long-term sustainability. The composition and structure of the present board of directors ensure a diverse and skilled mix of executive and non-executive directors. So that's good, no? Board compositions, corporate governance. The board oversees the company's strategic direction and performance while implementing effective risk management internal control system. That's the job of board. No? It also monitor compliance with legal and regulatory requirement and evaluate the performance of the senior management. ELP's audit committee composed of independent non-executive director with financial expertise. The head should be having a financial background. No? Oversee the integrity of financial reporting. The company has developed a comprehensive code of conduct outlining ethical standards and expectations. So ELP maintain open and transparent communication with shareholders, employees, customers, and other stakeholders. Conduct regular stakeholder meeting and providing update on company performance and governance practices. Additionally, ELP integrate environmental, social, and governance considerations ESG, into its business strategy and operations. So this is more connected with auditing subject. Anyway, so you can do a Mendelov matrix here. A Mendelov matrix to evaluate the different stakeholders who are having interest and power of the organizations. However, ELP's internal control mechanism have shown notable weaknesses, particularly in risk management, fraud prevention, and regulatory compliance. A key issue was the insufficient separation of duties, which created opportunities for conflicts of interest and unauthorized transactions. Additionally, a recent data breach attributed inadequate cybersecurity measures, compromise sensitive customer information, exposed the company to potential legal and financial liabilities. Again, control weakness are relevant monitoring subject. These deficiencies not only pose serious legal and financial risks, but also undermine investor trust and compromise operational integrity. So, shall we have 2 minute water break, right? So only 2 minutes, right? So then we come back. So welcome back. So business model and supply chain of ELPE. So this should be more connected with strategic management subject. They're going to talk about the business model and as well as the supply chain of ELP. So they talk about the main business model. Uh, so paid forwarding. Paid forwarding is a logistic service that involves the coordination and management of the transportation and shipment of behalf of shippers. It encompasses a range of activities to ensure the efficient movement of cargo from the point of origin to the final destination, often across international borders. Freight forwarders act as intermediaries between shippers and various transportation services. Now they do the coordination work, no? Handling tasks such as booking cargo, space, managing documentations. These are work normally they perform. arranging for customer clearance and ensuring compliance with regulatory requirement. Their role includes selecting the most effective transportation routes and mode, negotiating rate with carriers, and providing tracking and coordination throughout the shipping process to ensure time and cost-effective delivery. Right? Main strategic business unit. Now they have mentioned about 4 SBUs: air freight import, air freight export, sea freight import, sea freight export. But even though here they have mentioned 4 SBUs, they mention actually freight import and air, sea freight activities plus warehousing and transportation as their key business segment. Therefore, I thought even though he mentioned about 4 SBUs, the warehousing, one can argue that warehousing and transportation also a major segment, SBU. Even though here it's not directly given, so they are working in those segment also. So therefore, air, sea, warehousing and transportation also can be considered as a SBU. Right. Then operation mechanism. ELP has established a sophisticated operation mechanism within its freight forwarding sector aimed at enhancing efficiency, reliability, and customer satisfaction. This mechanism integrates advanced technologies, strategic partnership, and streamline processes to manage the complexities of global logistics and transportations. Right. So they talk about the operation mechanism. One is demand forecasting and timing. First one is demand forecasting and planning. And this is more connected with the operation management. No? Yes, operation management. ELP begin by leveraging advanced data analytics and forecasting tool to anticipate freight demand. Accurate demand forecasting allows the company to optimize resource allocations, plan capacity, and manage inventory effectively. This proactive approach helping minimizing delays and ensuring that ELP is well prepared to handle fluctuation in cargo volumes. Now, see, they talk about data analytics and forecasting tools. So this is connected with the big data. Again, big data. Right. So big data is in your study pack. This can be tested. Big data. Right. So to anticipate freight demand, accurate demand forecasting allows the company to optimize resource allocations, plan capacity, and manage inventory effectively. This proactive approach helping minimizing delays and ensuring that ELP is well prepared to handle fluctuation in cargo volumes. Then route optimization. So to ensure cost-effective and timely delivery, ELP employs sophisticated route optimization software. This technology evaluates various factors, including traffic patterns, weather conditions, and delivery windows to determine the most efficient routes. By optimizing routes, ELP reduces transportation costs, improve delivery speed, and minimize environmental impact of its operations. The carrier management and coordination. So, ELP maintain a network of reliable carriers and shipping partners and C to facilitate seamless freight forwarding. The company select carriers based on their performance, reliability, and cost effectiveness. This is supply chain management, guys. So if you go through this earlier, also I mentioned the same point actually. The supply chain management is the key here. So you can do lot of analysis related to the supply chain management. Please go through the supply chain management topic very carefully, connecting with this topic and try to do the analysis. Right, the company select carriers based on their performance, reliability, and cost effectiveness through regular performance evaluation and strategic partnerships. ELP ensure that its carriers meet high standard of service and efficiency. Coordination with the carriers is streamlined through integrated system that facilitate real-time communication and tracking. And number 4, cargo handling and documentation. Sufficient cargo handling is crucial for maintaining the integrity and timely delivery of shipment. ELP utilizes advanced warehouse management system, WMS. So he's mentioning about WMS. So this can be tested in the exam. ELP utilizes advanced warehouse management system to oversee cargo handling processes, including loading, unloading, and inventory management. The company also ensures compliance with international documentation requirements, including bills of lading, custom declarations, and export-import permit. Accurate documentation is vital for smooth custom clearance and regulatory compliance. So technology integrations, ELP integrate cutting-edge technology into its freight forwarding operation to enhance visibility and control. The use of a centralized transmission management system allow for real-time tracking shipments, automated updates, and seamless communication between ELP carriers and customers. Additionally, data analytical tool, again big data. See how many times this big data was mentioned. Data analytics tools. Now, so if you go through what I have discussed up to now, I mentioned some of the few points, few key topics which can be testable. So if you have note down them, I think so you have to carefully connect those theories with this given scenario and prepare for that. Addition data analytical tools provide insight into operational performance, enabling continuous improvement and strategic decision making. Then custom and compliance management. Navigating customs regulation and ensuring compliance with international trade laws are critical aspect of freight forwarding. ELP's dedicated compliance team manage custom documentation, ensure adherence to regulatory requirement, and handle any issues that arise during the custom clearance process. By maintaining up-to-date knowledge of global trade regulation, ELP minimize the risk of delays and penalties. Then customer service and support. ELP prioritize exceptional customer service by providing clients with real-time update on their shipment and addressing any inquiries or issue promptly. So they are real-time update to the client. The company's customer service team is equipped with the tools and knowledge to offer personalized support, resolve problems efficiently, and ensure positive customer experience through the freight forwarding process. Sustainability initiatives that may be less relevant to our subject, maybe more relevant to the written subject, and we will go through that. In alignment with this commitment to sustainability, ELP incorporate eco-friendly practices into its freight forwarding operations. This includes optimizing transportation route to reduce fuel consumption using energy efficient warehouse system and exploring alternative fuel and green technologies. ELP sustainability initiatives contribute to reducing its carbon footprint and promoting environmental responsibility. ELP freight forwarding sector operates the well-thought-out mechanism designed to maximize efficiency, reliability, and customer satisfaction. By integrating advanced technologies, maintaining strong carrier relationship, and prioritizing compliance and customer service, ELP ensure the smooth handling of global shipment and upholding its reputation as a leader in the logistic industry. Then the next area is other sectors and supply chain management process. Supply chain management committee at ELP is responsible for overseeing, that means supervising, and optimizing the company's supply chain operation. This committee ensures the efficiency and effectiveness of procurement, logistics, unit management, distribution processes. It focuses on streamlining supply chain activity, reducing cost, enhancing service level, and implementing innovative practices to support ELP's strategic objectives. The committee's key role includes strategic planning, performance monitoring, risk management, and fostering collaboration with stakeholders. Again, supply chain management, guys. In optimizing ELP's supply ELP stands at the forefront of the logistic industry, driving innovation and efficiency across its supply chain operation. In a sector where precision and adaptability are paramount, ELP's comprehensive approach to managing supply chain across various sectors demonstrates its commitment to operation excellence and customer satisfaction. In transportation distributions, in the transportation sector, ELP leverage advanced technologies to optimize route planning and enhance fleet management. By utilizing GPS tracking system and real-time data analytics, ELP improve delivery accuracy, reduce transportation cost, and minimize delays. The company investment in energy-efficient vehicle further supports goal of reducing carbon emission and operational cost. Additionally, ELP strategic partnership with carriers and logistics providers ensure robust and flexible distribution network capable of handling various varying volumes and demand. So they use new technology, energy efficient vehicles also. Then warehousing and inventory management. ELP's warehousing operations are characterized by the state-of-art facilities, equipment with automations, technologies such as robotic picking system and inventory management software. So they talk about inventory management also here. These technologies enhance inventory accuracy, streamline order booking processes, and reduce storage costs. ELP employs just-in-time inventory strategy. So GT inventory management, key topic here. To minimize excess stock and optimize warehouse space, ensuring that products are available when needed while reducing holding costs. So look at the net management also. That is within your study text. Another area to be looked at. Then procurement and supply management. Effective procurement and supply management are crucial component of ELP's supply chain strategy. Again, supply chain management. The company includes regular supply selection process, focusing on factors such as reliability, cost, and quality. ELP maintains strong relations with its suppliers through regular performance evaluation and collaborative partnership. By integrating supply management system, ELP ensure timely procurement of material and services, thereby reducing lead time and enhancing overall supply chain efficiency. Technology and innovations. ELP is committed to integrating cutting-edge technologies to drive supply chain efficiency. The company employs data analytics and artificial intelligence. Again, how many times this has been mentioned? To forecast demand, optimize inventory levels, and enhance decision-making processes. Additionally, blockchain technology is utilized to improve supply chain transparency and traceability, ensuring that every transaction is recorded accurately and securely. ELP's investment in technology not only streamline operation but also enhance ability to respond to market changes and customer needs. Number 5, environmental and social responsibility. Sustainability is a core focus for ELP across its supply chain operations. The company actively works to reduce its environmental footprint by implementing green logistic practices such as optimizing transportation to reduce fuel consumption and investing in renewable energy sources for its warehouse. Now this positioning may be changed. So we may have position now as more environment-friendly organizations. So positioning also be related with here, right? So how we positions in the market. Positioning. So one of the reason is this environment friendly, this because of this concern of the world. So we may try to rebrand ourselves as more environment friendly organizations. So ELP also emphasizes social responsibility, ensuring fair labor practices and ethical sourcing throughout its supply chain. By adhering to stringent environment and social standard, ELP demonstrates commitment to sustainable and corporate responsibility. Then customer-centric approach. At the heart of ELP's supply chain strategy is a customer-centric approach. The company prioritizes customer satisfaction by offering flexible delivery options, real-time tracking, and personal customer support. ELP is able to adapt to changing customer requirement and market trend is facilitated by its agile supply chain, which is designed to accommodate fluctuation demand and ensure timely delivery of products. ELP is comprehensive supply chain management across all sectors, showcases dedication to efficiency, innovation, and sustainability. By integrating advanced technologies, optimizing processes, and maintaining strong relations with stakeholders, ELP not only enhance operation performance but also ensure high level of service for its customers. As the logistic industry continues to evolve, ELP proactive approach to supply chain management position it as a leader in delivering excellence and driving sustainable growth. Now, since this sustainability has been mentioned here, if you remember this, some of the strategy evaluations, with the strategy evaluation, do you remember that three-step model, the SAFE model? The SAFE model, the fourth criteria is sustainability. You know? So this may also be possible, right? Sustainability. Then concern raised at a recent board meeting. At a recent board meeting, ELP decided to undertake a comprehensive review of its existing business model and future strategic implementation. The board decision reflects a proactive approach to reassessing and refining ELP operational strategies better aligned with evolving market dynamic and growth opportunities. This thorough review aims to identify areas to improve and optimize current processes and establish a robust framework for future expansion and innovations. So see this one very carefully. See this one. This thorough review aim to identify areas for improvement, optimize current process and establish robust framework for future expansion and innovation. BPR may be considerations. This was process engineering. You have learned that one, right? So BPR may be considerations in your right. Now, see this additionally, the board has sought an industry analysis from expert to gain valuable insight and perspectives. So, industry analysis should be carried out through the five process model. No? So, five process model is a consideration here. You can do that analysis. This expert analysis will provide a deep understanding of market trends, the competitive landscape, and emerging opportunities. By integrating these external insights into their strategic review, ELP aim to make informed decisions that will influence business model and strategic direction, ensuring alignment with industry standards and fostering the company for future growth and resilience. At the meeting, the board also expressed significant concern regarding the ongoing issues, poor financial performance of financial year 2023-24, as it has been observed for the first time since the company's establishment. This concern underscores the urgency of addressing the underlying challenges and implementing effective measures to reverse the financial downturn. The board is committed to identify the root cause of these performance issues in developing a strategic plan to enhance operational efficiency, financial stability, and overall growth. This proactive stand reflects their dedication to steering the company toward improved performance and long-term success. I think after that, this financial data are there. So finance statement of Ecom Logistics PLC, then that our associate information also appendix 3, I think this one is ocean shipping line one, right? So that is outer part of considerations, right? Uh, in 1 second, guys. Right. So before I just try to connect with some other model, so what you can do here now is you can raise your questions. It's time for you to raise questions. So I will answer for your questions. Now it's up to you to raise questions, guys. Pass rate, the subject is around 25% in the past. Sometimes it increases up to 30-40%. This is one of the subject I think many people ignore. And people think this can be done very easily, but other way happen. They pass some difficult subject, but feel in this subject, the reason is less attention, no attention is given on the subject. So because you have to do so many work to develop the required competencies to pass this paper, not an easy subject to pass. For example, your writing skills that should be developed by spending so many months. Identify the key points and study them well, right? So you should have your own program actually. No need to participate classes. So I have done a lecture series for CHE Lanka covering all the topics. The theory can be covered through that. And then you have to have your own plan. So for example, you answer past paper questions and check with the dispute answer and identify your weakness and work with that. Like that. So I didn't look at the balance sheets. That's out of my subject, guys. Right? So how to structure comprehensive answer for a question? So best thing, look at about CA answer given. So through that you can learn how to construct a proper answer. Right? Pre-scene, so what you do is, so you have to go through it again and again. For example, this is the fifth time I went through the pre-scene. How many people have gone through more than 5 times? The first question I asked, right? So at least you have to go to 7 to 8 times reading. That should be the step number one, right? Then I have mentioned this, some of the key points, no? Right? These target areas being these areas. So time I try to identify some theory area. Right? See this leadership, right? So integrated logistic management, right? Diversification strategies, leadership style again, mission, culture, cultural web, street model, change management, CSR, SBU, and this classification of organizational culture, matrix structure, HR practices, change management, HR practices, technology adaptation, chapter number 14, special attention, big data, supply chain management is the key topic here, innovations, its weaknesses also I show from time to time for the SWOT analysis, Mendelometrics, do that you can do a stakeholder evaluations. Here again, weakness, the SBUs, I identified for 4 SBUs, big data, supply chain management, again, WMS, warehouse management system, big data again, warehouse management system again, JIT here, JIT unit management, positioning, reposition us as environmentally organizations, strategy evaluation is safe model plus sustainability, business process reengineering, 5 forces model. So see this, I have mentioned these key points. You have to look at about these key points very carefully, right? So yes, I can share this document. Nothing to worry, right? So I can share this document. Yes, backward integration. This integration can become under this under this uh, integrations mean so diversification are 2 parts, no? Related diversifications and unrelated diversifications. Then related are 2 part, vertical uh, expansion, then horizontal expansion. Then vertical are 2 part, backward integration, forward integration. Yes, that can be tested, right? Sorry, Janaka. Yes, that can be tested, right? So I have shown you the main areas that XML can test for you. So you do your own analysis, right? So I will share this document with you. 1 second here also I share this document. So I share that part. I share the analysis document. I hope you have received. I will again share this one with the CEO also. Then you can identify the key points to be evaluated. Yes, guys, you can raise questions before I just try to connect with some of the key models. Hope you have received. The, yes, pre-series given at the exam again. And so can't be used for SBU analysis. You want to analyze SBU, you have to use the BCG matrix. You not receive the document. I think this CA will share that one. Right. CA will share that document. I will share with them. Right. So give me 1 second, guys. If I summarize what we have discussed, right, through presentations, through strategic view of e-com logistic PSC. So if you look at about the background, actually, this is one of the leading logistic company in Sri Lanka. This was established in 1993. So by Prem Roshan Giri and Kamal Panandu. And initially they were focusing on freight forwarding. Later they have expanded their business activities to domestic transportations, warehousing and other logistic services, leveraging AI, IoT, and blockchain technology for operation optimizations. If you look at about the key milestone of this one, key milestones. So, for example, IPO was issued in 2015. Uh, so, expanded ownership and infrastructure. Right? Uh, then they acquired 26% stake in Ocean Shipping Line. So, if you look at about this particular organization, they promote inclusivity and cultural intelligence while implementing corporate practices. So, some of the challenges actually, their financial performance is declining. And they have weak governance framework also, weak governance framework, and they want to do a strategic assessment to align operation with market dynamics, right? Then study focus, so they only focus on technical integrations. And they want to strengthen governance and risk management. So they want to go expand their business into growing market with improved customer-centric practices. Then you can do a SWOT analysis also. It's a very brief SWOT analysis. Strengths are they're good in new technology adaptation, strong leaderships. Weakness, two main weakness now. Finance performance is coming down and there are some internal control weaknesses, issues. Opportunities, they can expand their business activities into ocean trade. Then they can do digital transportations, trade. There's a high competitions. The regulatory risks also. Then if you look at about ANSOP, so if you analyze the past papers, if you ANSOP has been tested uh, more than any other area in 2025 syllabus. So if you try to apply ANSOP, so when you look at about market penetration strategy, so what they can do is they can enhance existing service quality. In market development, they can put new geographical regions, product development, they can introduce some innovative logistic solutions. In diversification, they can think about some of the complementary sectors. So you can do this balance scorecard analysis also related with this. This just for information. So there were some corporate non-ethical concerns here. Right. Uh, so governance strategies, we have a diverse board composition, but issues are financial reporting inaccuracies and internal control weaknesses. So we have to strengthen audit processes and compliance. So there are some new technological integrations, AI, IoT, blockchain, then current impact on inventory management, customer satisfactions, strategic recommendation, planning, tech adoption, and process reuse. Sustainability initiatives, they have invested in green logistics, so they can further connect with sustainable development goals. They can focus on long-term impact on bad reputation compliance. So overall recommendation summary wise, so I will share this one. I don't worry. Address financial performance challenges through cost optimization, strengthen internal controls and risk management, invasive leadership develop cultural integrations, explore opportunities for strategic alliance in the logistic sector. This is summary of case study. Yes, I'm sharing this one. Don't worry. Right? Yes, nothing to worry. I'm sharing this too. Right. Right. So, uh, I will show you some of the examples for uh, analysis you can do based on this, right? So now, see, this is the analysis I have done for the last time batch, right? So it take a lot of time, guys. Still, I have not done this analysis, right? So when I have done this, completed this, I will share with CSC Naka, don't worry, right? So it will take time, guys. It's not easy. So I just want to show you some of the analysis you can do here. See, these are some of the analysis I have done. See these one short transformation data sheets, values, vision, mission, you can use it. Porters, generic strategies, strategy clock. I see this, how many analysis I have done? 91 analysis I have done. Yeah, I have identified some of them in yellow color because those are more relevant with the case, right? So you can also do this, right? That's what I am asking. Very simple thing actually. You go through from chapter number 1 and identify the key tools and then try to apply with the given scenario. At least try to do some of the highlighted area by me for you, right? So highlighted areas, right? Give me one second, we'll check. We'll see this last time paper, for example. This is the last time paper. We'll see this section 2. This section 2, normally see this one based on a common frequency. So most of the things can be predicted here. Now see, for example, uh, assess Porter's generic competitive strategies for developing competitive advantage for QEP, right? So Porter generic strategies, right? Porter generic strategies. Now I will show you. See, these are Porter generic strategies. See this one. So normally I have not done any miracle here. So what I have done is I go through the theory and then try to connect with the given scenario. See this one. So what I am saying is, quick it is employee differentiation strategy. The same thing is tested here. Right? To evaluate each strategy and then make a conclusion here. So like that actually, so all these areas given. See this one is Lake Mountain Managerial Grid. We'll see whether I have done that one. Lake and Mountain. See this one. Lake and Mountain Managerial Grid, leadership style of Mark Webber. See, so it's not something magic. So what you can do is, so I say this Mark Webber leadership style aligned with the 9.9 team management, right? So very simple approach I'm suggesting is, right? Uh, uh, so you just go through this study facts that you have learned, the stuffs. These study facts, just learn the study fact, go through the study fact and connect with the facts given. Now here, even I have identified some of the key points now, right? So still actually, guys, I have not done this analysis, right? So when I have done it, I will share with the CEC Lanka, right? Uh, See, this one I have just started to do the work, right? But not completed yet. So I have just started to do the work. Right? So what I can suggest for you is you try to do it, guys. Then you will remember when you do the analysis, you will remember it, right? So then you can easily address when a similar question raised with the unseen. Uh, so you can right remember what you have done in the analysis. And here see this, I just started to do this analysis, right? So they have done this ratio analysis also, but not completed this one actually. It's at the beginning. It will take some time, guys, to do this analysis. You have to do a lot of hard work and you have to sit so many hours and do it, right? So, what I'm suggesting you is to do a similar analysis. I have shown to you, for example, the analysis I have done the last time, right? So I'm suggesting you to do similar analysis, right? So maybe with teamwork, you can form some teams and you can have discussion with these team members and right then they are only those who will be right tested. Sorry, will be shared with you. So that will you right more right proper understanding of the facts given. That's what is suggested. Right. So any more questions, guys? Yeah, I will share document, guys. Don't worry, I will share document. I'll give you 1 second, I will share again. Questions I have showed to X. The questions I have actually shown. So I have shared. Now I think you may have received it. Yeah. So this thing is, so you identify the key tools, the key model I have mentioned here, right? So nothing to worry. So key tools that I have mentioned here, and then try to uh, connect that one with the given phrasing. That is what is recommended, right? All right. So we'll try to connect few theories. If I ask a question from you, so you try to apply focus generic strategies. What is the strategy applied by these organizations? What is your answer on that? Focus generic strategies. What do you think? What is the answer? So one say differentiation, another say cost leadership. Anyone say focus? Yes, if you look at about this scenario given, actually, lot of informations are there for cost leadership. So they try to to reduce cost. But at the same time, lot of information on differentiation also, right? Differentiation also. For example, they talk about innovations. They talk about innovations. Uh, so they talk about the new technology adaptations. To that one, they have differentiated themselves. So therefore, even so, some examples are available for the cost leadership. So I think the final conclusion uh, should be differentiations, not the focus actually. Right. So you can mention if the if examiner tested uh, the cost leaderships. I think you can show some of the example for application of cost leadership, but you can at the same time you can show some of the example of adaptation of the differentiation strategy also. Differentiation strategy also. Then you try to uh, right. Conclude that nominally they have used the differentiation strategy as differentiation strategy. That is what I can do. Then Bowman actually, so if you try to connect with the Bowman actually, so it should be road differentiation. Even one can argue hybrid strategy here. Am I correct? So Bowman one hybrid strategy. Do you think? So hybrid, so in the hybrid strategy, simultaneously we try to minimize the cost as well as provide a unique products. No? Yes. Yes, hybrid features are also there if you try to connect with the movement. Again, but the final conclusion you can make it as pro differentiations. Right. Right, guys. Right. So any more questions, guys, from you end? Any questions you have? We'll answer to that. Right. Then we don't have more questions. Then we wind up for the time. So thank you very much for participating in the session and staying almost 2 hours. Right. Uh, so especially I right thanks for CSC Naka also for giving me the opportunity. Uh, right. Uh, so yes, I will share the last time. So the answer. So I have shared that document also with you. Right. So again, thank you very much. Right, I'm just sharing this last time document. I think you may have received it. Right. So thank you very much for participating in the sessions. Right. So I enjoyed the sessions and we are ready to help you at any moment. Uh, right. So so again, thank you, Srishi, and also for giving me the opportunity to conduct the sessions. So then, right, for the time being, bye for now.